Pretty cool.
Good evening. In 3 minutes, there will be a program about the sport of scuba diving. Join us at the Chesapeake Bay Aquarium for this exciting program. It will be followed by a dive demonstration in the Bay Aquarium. Once again, in 3 minutes, there will be a program about the sport of scuba. The program is followed by a dive demonstration in the Chesapeake Bay Aquarium. She has on is the belt to her waist. And you'll see the BC jacket. She's adjusting her weight belt. Okay. When you're diving and you're working with your buddy, you go down, or let's say we're started in a boat and we jumped off the boat. When we came up and we realized everything was all right, we would say okay. And I just asked her if she was okay, and she's fine, so she's ready to go. Now what we want to ask her to do is to show us some of the basic types of things you would have to be able to do when you would learn to dive. Now one common little occurrence that will happen sometimes is you bump into your partner or you bump into something down where you're diving, your mask gets joggled. What do you think is going to happen? What gets in your mask? Water. You got to get that out because your eyes are designed to see through air. If you have that mask in front of your eyes, separating your eye from the water, you can see underwater. But if the water's right against it, you can't see very well. Plus, the water's going to get in your nose. Would someone like to come up and help me ask her to clear her mask? Anybody want to do that? You want to do that? Okay, this is a signal. Remember, we can't hear each other. We're going to have to use signs. This is clearing the mask. She's going to flood it. She's going to intentionally let water in, and then she's going to show you how you do that. So you come right up here. I want you to look at her, and I want you to go like that. Put your hands up. All right, let's watch what she does. She's putting water in, and she's going to put it back down. And what you do is when you take a breath, then you blow out with your nose, you tilt your head back, and the air blows the water out. Okay, she said thank you. So she said she was okay. Now we want to see what's going to happen when she takes a regulator out of her mouth. When she takes a regulator out of her mouth, what should we see? Bubbles. Would you like to ask her to do that? Okay. She's going to hold her hand up here and pull it away from her mouth. That's a signal to drop your. That's something you learn when you're in a classroom situation, that telling a student to take the regulator out. So you come up here and see what's going to happen. There go bubbles. See her bubbles? You see she just cleared her regulator. Put it back. Okay. So she's okay. Now what we're going to ask her to do is to inflate her BC. When she adds her BC, what's going to happen? When she adds air to it, where's she going to go? Up, because she's pushing more water away. She's going to float up. So would someone like to ask her to do that? You want to do that? Okay, come up here. The sign is, you could ascend. I could ask her to go up and she could just swim up. She could kick. But we want her to do it just by adding air. So I'm going to say, ascend using your BC. This is BC. So what you put your fingers on your hand and kick like a diver and then do that. Okay, stand right up here in front of the glass. She can see you. Okay. Now what she's going to do, if you just kneel down so everybody can see. On this hose, we have another hose that's attached to our tank. And we push that. See what happened on my jacket? It inflated. That's what she did. She went up, and then she pushed this button, and it causes the air to come out, and she would come back down. Yes? the air out. And she's working on her button on here is sticking, so air keeps going in, so that's what she's fiddling with on there. So it's very important to know how to control the air because you don't want to go up too fast. And sometimes when you're sinking, you want to do it a little bit at a time. So you need to practice a little bit with your control of that. Now we're going to ask her to turn so we can see all of her equipment. I'll just do that. She's going to turn around. You can see the weights. You can see how the jacket, how the tank is attached. The hose, just like I showed you. You see she has fins on. A diver uses fins more than using the arms to swim with. They provide more power. You rely on your legs, which are stronger muscles than your arms, to get around. Okay? Now we're going to, there's the next, see those little bubbles? Yeah. Okay. She's got the other regulator. You could tell that there was air coming out because you could see the little bubbles. All right, let's ask her a couple questions. We're going to ask her what her tank pressure is, meaning how much air she has. If you want to initiate a question underwater, you go like this, and then you do a couple signs. Does someone want to come up and ask her? You want to do that? Okay. So this is our sign. Yes, if both of you can come if you want to. So this is a sign. It's what is your air. Okay, so you're going to go what? And she's going to tell us something. Go right up there. She got it now. 2, 5. Okay, so it's 2,500 pounds of air, so it's not quite a full tank. Thank you. Not quite a full tank. All right, let's ask her how deep the tank is. Somebody want to do that? Somebody hasn't done that yet? Have you done one? Okay, come up here. So how deep? This is what? And depth is going to be this. So you're going to go stand up here so she can see. Shrug your shoulders so she knows now. Put your hand and go. Let's see what she's going to tell us. This is going to be in feet. 8 feet. That's how deep our tank is. 8 feet where she is. Okay? Now, who wants to know where the shark is? Everybody want to know where the shark is? Everybody always wants to know about the shark. Okay? You want to come ask where the shark is? Okay, we're going to ask her where the shark is. Oh. You know, this is a sign for turtle. Okay, this is turtle. So she's got the turtle there. That's a diamondback terrapin. I want you to get, this is the sign, what? And this is shark. Okay? These are legitimate. These came out of a book. I didn't make these up. This is what or where is the shark. Yeah. She's going to look around, see if she sees it. The shark, the biggest one's about this small.
Is that up there by the surface?
No, that's called a cobia. That's not a shark. It may have gone back. Sometimes it goes behind the rocks when the diver gets in the tank. Our shark is kind of shy. The sharks that we have are nurse sharks. They're not aggressive. In nature, they spend time on the bottom or up behind rocks like we have in here, which means compared to the other fish here, they're not as visible as some of them are. Yes?
What is the snorkel?
The snorkel. You use your snorkel when you're at the surface so you can save your air. If you were just moving it from one place to the other surface, you take the regulator out and breathe up under the rock. Okay, what she said was the shark, she's not sure, but it's probably under the rock. This means rock. Okay, let's ask her, we'll ask her, or tell her to feed the fish now. We'll tell her to feed the fish. You done one yet? Okay. Come on up here. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to point at her, you're going to say, you feed fish. Okay? Move up so she can see you. Okay, that's good. Now point your mouth. Okay. So what she's going to do, she's going to go up because the food is up. There's a walkway up there. She's going to get the food, come back down, and feed the fish. They had a big meal at 3. When we have a diver in the tank at night, we do not feed them a big meal in the evening because some of the fish get a little disturbed by the diver here, and they just won't eat. So the ones that will come get a snack, that's fine. Those that aren't are fat anyway. They'll survive till the next feeding. She is feeding shrimp. That's a scup. We've got spade fish. You will notice that it tends to be the smaller fish coming in for the food. The big guys stay away. The bigger the fish, the bigger the personal space they seem to have, and they won't get but so close to you. The little fish will get a lot closer. This is a gag, member of the grouper family. You have to watch out when you're feeding them because they have sharp teeth and they will bite you. The stingrays too will come. There goes a little cobia, got some food.
I see a stingray coming in.
Now you might wonder why she would have on a wetsuit. The water temperature in this tank is about 75. Now if you were just swimming, kind of getting in and out of the water, that would be fine. But if you're down under the water for an extended period, think about what your own body temperature is. 75 is a lot lower than that. You lose body heat to the water, you can get chilled. So you wear this wetsuit to help prevent that. If you dive in very cold water, for example, the people that dive under ice, why they would want to, I don't know, but actually the water is very, very clear. But it's very cold. You would not wear a wetsuit, you would wear what's called a dry suit. So this doesn't keep the water out, this is wet, but it provides insulation and keeps you warm. A dry suit actually has seals that keep water from getting in. You have on long underwear underneath that. Yes?
What kind of fish right up
The
there?
big one?
No, the one right under it.
The gray one right there?
Yeah.
That's the grouper called a gag.
What kind of holes in that stuff?
That's called a cobia. You can see the stingray coming in. The stingray is like right in her head.
He wants
Yeah, the stingray wants food. The stingrays are pretty aggressive about eating, and for some reason, they seem to adjust very well to people in the tank. They'll come eat out of your hand. If you come up, yeah, nothing. You want something to eat. If you come up above the tank where we go when we're working, walk along the tank edge, they will actually come up and bob up and down and follow you along the side because they think you're doing something. And notice how she uses her fins to swim with. Leslie's now going to do some tank maintenance. She's going to go back up. She will probably take her fins off. If she doesn't do it to begin with, she'll figure out.
Here's the blue one.
Get those little blue ones with the orange. You can't see them. They're far back. Get that last tank there. Doesn't last long when it starts blinking. Go ahead. It's hiding.
Jim.
It's a empty spool, and there's 4 dots between it, and as it starts,
She feeds them on the wing. She stands up in front of them and does this and feeds them. Now this is one of the interesting things about the purple martins. The baby purple martins fly beyond mama martin, and all of a sudden mama comes up and she turns and feeds them, and that's what feeds them on the wing.
Rock cars.
I wanted to get a picture of it so bad. I've tried and tried.
Doesn't even look like it's moving. He's making that.
It does look like